More jobs were created in the community services, manufacturing and mining. But economists say that the majority of the jobs in the community services, which includes government, is not sustainable, and that businesses is unwilling to employ more people on a full-time basis due to uncertain economic prospects. 192,000 part-time employees were employed year on year from March 2021 to March 2022.
I think all governments have to do what they can in times of economic difficulties. This is a reflection of that, where government has been trying to increase employment. Remember, there is the presidential job program that tries to cushion those that have lost jobs during the pandemic. This is what we're seeing in these numbers, but it's not sustainable. In any case, it's not supposed to be permanent. It is a short-term relief measure that government puts in place to cushion those that have been negatively impacted. But if we just look at the economic prospects going forward, this cannot be sustained on a permanent basis. We need the economy to grow. We need people to be employed in the private sector so that those that are dependent on state support can be reduced, given that we have significant fiscal constraint.
Year-on-year total gross earnings also increased by 56.6 billion between March 2021 and March 2022. Employment decreased in trade, business services, manufacturing and construction sectors. Mhlanga says that there are a number of stumbling blocks that prohibit businesses from employing more people.
First is the global environment. There is increasing talk of a potential US economic recession, and ultimately the global economy is going to slow down, which will impact on commodity prices that South Africa export, also impact on some of the export commodities or demand for our products in general. But also in the domestic market, we have two big binding constraints. One is electricity insufficiency. We are talking now, Economists just announced a stage 6 load shedding, which means it again hampers the ability of businesses to actually operate and create more jobs.
Economists have reiterated that there's a need to create more jobs in the private sector to be able to grow the economy and create sustainable jobs. Naledi Matlapeng, SABC News, Johannesburg.